Hey everyone, I just wanted to say thank you so much for joining me this evening. This is a project I have been working on for a couple months now, and it's just taken me a minute to get all of the video edited together. So around May, I sat down with a private investigator named TJ Ward. I do want to show you guys his website. If you don't follow him already, please go ahead and check out his website. Just go to Google, type in TJ Ward. His website's going to pop up. I'm going to show it to you so you know exactly what it looks like. Adding it to the stage here. TJ is local here in the Atlanta area, but he works worldwide. If there's a case going on, no doubt he will go out of country to investigate. That is just how he rolls. He may look familiar to you because he worked on the Natalee Holloway case for over 18 years, you guys. He was dedicated to seeking the truth. So what we did together is we sat down and we did what people have maybe heard of is the voice analysis. And what we decided to do is take Chris Watts's porch interview and then take Chris Watts' interview with FBI. And you're going to be able to see a difference, and you're going to see how this technology works. TJ does a lot of different services, and we can talk more about that after the video. But I'm going to go ahead and start this up for you guys. Not hesitate. And what you will probably find the most shocking is Chris Watts is very truthful when he is talking to the FBI. We actually did not catch him in any lies. He did not lie. Were there some inconsistencies where he was nervous? Yes, but we'll take a look at that. And like I said, if you don't already, please go follow TJ Ward. He's on Instagram. You can watch a lot of interviews on him. He has a book coming out soon, and he has a show in regards to the Natalee Holloway case that you can watch, and very interesting stuff. So let's go ahead and let's just get to that interview. Feel free in the comment section to leave your feedback. We will start. We'll have discussions about what kind of vibe you're getting from Chris, what you're seeing. And okay, you guys, I am on my way to go meet up with. So here we go. Give me one moment, guys. I'm super sorry. Okay, you guys, I am on my way to go meet up with Mr. TJ Ward, and we are going to,
at the light, turn left onto Sugarloaf Parkway.
Do some analysis on I have to be honest, I'm not sure why it is starting from that point. But I had a clip of me in the car, and I'm going back and looking real quick, guys, to see what maybe happened here and try to show it. There we go. Okay. I'm going to see if I can share my screen this way, and I apologize for this. I ended up rendering the video. Okay, can I share my screen in this way? Let's see. Well, we'll just get to it, guys. So I was on my way to go see TJ and the Chris Watts audio. So
somewhere safe.
I cannot wait to see
And
the
maybe
technology that
she's
TJ
there,
has
but
and to
right
see
now
what it
it's
can
just
do.
like, if she's vanished, like, I want her back so bad. I want those kids back so bad.
You know, I wanted to ask you a little bit about the hard part. Your first thought is
That knock on the door. I wanted to see,
I mean,
you're also
like, if she's,
you're also taking thought is that
yeah, I mean, nothing. Everybody's gonna have their own opinion on anything like this. I just want them people to know that I want my family back. Like, I want them safe, and I want them here. Like, this house is not the same. I mean, last night was traumatic. Last night was. I can't really stay
If I
in this
got
house
their
again.
name,
Like,
address,
there's nobody
date of
here.
birth, social security number,
And
I'll find every account they
last
got in
night,
the
I
country.
wanted that knock on the door. I
This is
wanted
a
to see
layered voice
these kids
analysis,
running,
6.50.
barrel rush me, just
This
give me
was
a hug and knock me on
developed
the ground.
by a firm by Nemesysco in Israel. It's been around now for about 23 years. Very useful with something. It monitors risk stress, global reaction, global stress, congenital stress, emotional stress, your thinking level, and whether you're telling the truth. I can see all that when I'm running a test. I can also see if what you're basically thinking and what you're going to say. With my next question, your last answer. The goodness of this, and now it has AI in it, and it's about 95% accurate. I don't have to touch you. I can do it by your voice, by sitting in front of you. I can do it by recording or over the phone. And I can tell you if you're lying or hiding something. We are going to, I'm sure you're familiar, run the audio of Chris Watts from his Wisconsin interview. TJ has everything set up for us. We're going to kind of just watch over his shoulder.
There you go. Describe it awesome. Like a snap, something. I mean, I guess my attorney said like some, strangulation. It's more of like a, I don't know, passionate type thing. I'm just like, I don't know how that can be passionate.
Because
I was like behind lyrics in the letter.
So now does that make sense? Okay.
Yeah, someone took the lyrics to it.
Yeah.
Like that guy from California.
the kid, the senior.
With regards to then when you get home, you and the officers, saw what they saw. You mentioned that you took the ring off her finger. And then the book, did you throw that in the trash? Yeah. There was another book, body of evidence. Does that sound familiar?
That you had in your cell.
A body about Treasure Cornwell.
That's ever.
Probably.
Good in Whole County. Or,
Or,
I don't know, they couldn't fit in books.
oh,
Any book that I had was given to me by their book cart that they had.
so you didn't ask for that book, or
They just kind of give me like, hey, I Chris Brad Thor books, he's like a military guy, and Patricia Cornwell. My grandma always read her books. Thought it was, she loved those books, and I'm not sure that was probably one of the first books, not the first book I read there, but probably the second book I read there. But it was like they gave me, here's 4 books, choose.
what other book did you read? Do you remember?
The first book they gave me when I was in suicide watch was I don't know why, but Murder at something. I was like, I looked at him and that's all we got. Like, okay. But,
So I kind of want to pause this now that we're really getting into the beef of the interview. On the side here, you can see where it says low risk. That means Chris is comfortable. He is not lying. He is not being deceptive. And you noticed, we'll go back just a second here so I can show you this. When he doesn't know the name of the book, notice how on the screen it pops up, subject not sure. He genuinely is not sure of that answer.
They gave me when I was in suicide. The first book they gave me when I was in suicide watch was, I don't know why, but Murder at something.
See, subject
like,
not sure.
I looked at him and like, that's all we got. Like, yeah.
He's not sure. Genuinely
They
not
hand you
sure.
that book by itself, no other choices? Now the next book I got another guy that was, I guess they're overcrowded there. A guy was sleeping on a cot outside my door. He's like, here, try this one. That was based like in the 1800s. It's more of like a situational book, like a time period book. So that was a little more. Told my family that, you know, I don't need this anymore. I said, you know, I cussed my mom out. I did all this kind of stuff. I never thought, you know, I don't know if it was just like Shan coached me on to do it, or if it was just like rage that was like I'd never seen before. And then I don't know if it was just everything that happened in July, but.
Okay, so let's talk about that for a second. Inaccuracy. It could mean that he is. You'll notice the difference between when someone is lying and when someone is nervous. As TJ said, this system picks up on a lot of feelings. It can pick up on anxiety. There's some AI to it, to where it can predict also where you're going with your tone. And I mean, some of the science, let's be honest, guys, this is over my head. But let's backtrack that. That is where the investigators are asking, did Shanann push you to do this? And we all know that Shanann didn't push him to do this. Pretty sure we know what pushed Chris to do this. So let's watch this again.
I cussed my mom out. I did all this kind of stuff. I never thought, you know, I don't know if it was just like Shan coached me on to do it, or if it was just like rage that was like I'd never seen before. And then I don't know if it was just everything that happened in July, but they can't see my kids, and I'm not sure if they're ever going to go see them again. I don't know. And it was just like, I don't know if that had something to do with it, that something inside of me just triggered it. And it's just like all that pent up from the wedding and everything. Just like.
So that those results there are showing you that these statements are true. So this does mean that Chris feared not seeing his children again. Yes, you can look up all of the details on TJ's website. I'll go ahead and pin that for you guys again. And this is called layered voice analysis. And it can be done in any realm. It can be done on the phone. It can be done in person. You are not hooked up to anything. This is listening to audio, listening to a voice, not hooked up. We are not monitoring blood pressure. And so, yeah, Carrie, thank you for this. So it could mean, you know, when he's saying, I don't know if Shanann put me up to this, like, it could also mean, no, Shanann wasn't the one to put him up to this. Someone else was. So we will kind of continue, but as you watch the screen, it is just very interesting when you can tell he is very calm, collective, telling the truth, and when he starts to get nervous.
It's like a long fuse that finally just went to its end.
What happened in 2012?
There was my mom And just like from when I proposed to her, it was at the beach, and from then on, it was just like she always went up to Shanann and was like, I didn't need a ring like that when I was your age. I didn't need all these fancy things when I was your age. And just kind of kept boiling over, and we never agreed on anything. It was just like, we didn't really need their help to do anything. We're just like, so we'll just pay for it ourselves and all that kind of stuff. And it was just back and forth. And I think maybe my mom just never thought she was good enough. She always thought she was hiding something from me.
She always thought Shanann was hiding something?
Like what? Stuff from her past, or like,
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
All right, so I want to go ahead and show you guys that the high risk inaccuracy when he is talking about my mom always was suspicious of Shanann. Look at the high risk and inaccuracy. Something about those statements, like TJ will say at the end of this, we don't catch Chris in a lie per se, but
What's your age?
we're picking up on
Just
some
kind of kept boiling over, and we never agreed on anything. It was just like, we didn't really need their help to do anything. We're just like, so we'll just pay for it ourselves and all that kind of stuff. And it was just back and forth. And I think maybe my mom just never thought she was good enough. She always thought she was hiding something from me.
She always thought Shanann was hiding something?
Like what? Stuff from her past, or like,
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So there's conflict at a barbecue when all the families got together. And the first, maybe a barbecue with Shanann put together for everybody to get meet each other. Two families, we call that. Like when we first started dating.
Oh. I mean, we did have something like that, but I didn't remember like any kind of arguments at any place like that. I know like when I proposed to her, Shanann had her family come down to the beach too. They stayed at a separate house. But as far as like a barbecue or anything, I don't remember one that was like that.
Way before then.
Yeah. Guess he had a couple girlfriends and just.
So we know high risk, right? Yeah, Carrie, you just saw that. We know Chris knows there was a barbecue. We know that. So you're beginning to be able to see a little bit on how this device works.
So I guess he's not had much luck, I guess, in that department. As far as like keeping girlfriends and him and Nikki have always been good friends.
Just platonic friends.
That's all as much as I knew.
Yeah.
But I think they just been friends for a long time, especially up in oil field, North Dakota, or whatever he's working on. I think either Wyoming, they go all over the place. Maybe she got or something, or maybe it was something she recommended.
Okay. How about the HOA thing? What happened there?
She didn't know not to put on her dress.
He said, we cooked. Okay. That's the part, that's the difference. How sensitive this is that I can see. But you can see there's a lot of inaccuracies, and it's probably because he's not sure of, not that he's not lying. He's not sure to what to say.
Or like genuinely, maybe in his state of mind at that time, he doesn't know what he was thinking. Like
Exactly.
maybe
Well,
mentally.
he's probably a lot of false statement and inaccuracies because he had reason to lie. Right now, what they're talking about and what he went through with his wife or whatever, he doesn't have anything that he has to be trying to cover up. He's answering questions for them that the things that they already know about. So, and I don't see any false statements coming up in his interview at all.
Yeah.
I see inaccuracies, but I don't see, and I see one voice manipulation or two voice manipulations, but that may be from what he's talking about and him not being sure. But if he was outright not telling the truth, I would see it. It would come up false statement, inaccuracies, manipulation.
Okay, so I just want to talk about that. So yes, you will see the high risk, but that, you know, that can be anxiety triggered. But like TJ said, when Chris lies, and you're about to see here, when we play the porch interview, you are going to see false statement pop up on the screen. So it is very interesting to take this interview with the FBI. And let's remember, he was caught off guard. They just popped up out of nowhere. Of course, he's going to have a little bit of anxiety. This is the FBI interview after he's been sentenced. He has nothing to lose by telling the full truth. And that is what we put in the system. So we'll continue this here.
All that would transpire in the course of the test.
So we could even take maybe like a 5-minute clip of his first interview and show.
Oh,
like,
you'll see
how-
the difference.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you'll see the difference.
You want to do that and just.
If you wanna do it, we'll
let's
do it.
All right.
Okay. And
Okay.
you'll see a major difference
All right.
in the interview.
Let's do this, guys.
I'm sure.
We're gonna.
I mean, she works at direct sales business, and that's that's what she does. And for her not to respond to any of her people, if she doesn't respond to me, that's fine. I mean, like, she's busy, she's got stuff going on, but not to respond to her people, though, that was not like her.
Chris, you've got a beautiful family, you know, and it looks like you all love each other very much. What went through your mind the minute kind of you're like something's wrong?
Like, I was trying to get home as fast as I can, and I was going through stoplights, I was going through everything, just trying to get home as fast as I can, because none of this made sense. Like, if she wasn't here, like, where did she go? Like, once I got here, it was like, all right, who can I call? Who do I know that she could be with right now? If she went to a friend's house, where could she be staying? And we went through everybody. I mean, just
So I know I'm getting
everything
some
in my
wide shots in this,
contact list
but you
and
can
her
see
friend's contact list, and
it's going crazy.
nothing has come up. Everybody has
We
said,
do
like,
zoom in
they haven't
closer
heard
here
from
in a
her
minute.
either. I'm just hoping right now that she's somewhere safe, and maybe she's there. But right now, it's just like, if she's vanished, like, I want her back so bad. I want those kids back so bad.
You know, I wanted to ask you a little bit about the hard part. Your first thought is, where are they? I want them back. Your second thought is, you know, your friends were telling us, and we kind of hurt you a little on the phone. You're also, your second thought is that you're afraid people think you may have done something.
Yeah, I mean, not everybody's gonna have their own opinion on anything like this. I just want people to know that I want my family back. Like, I want them safe, and I want them here. Like, this house is not the same. I mean, last night was traumatic. Last night was, I can't really stay in this house again, like, with nobody here. And last night I wanted that knock on the door. I wanted to see this kid just running, just barrel rush me, just give me a hug and knock me on the ground. But that didn't happen.
What are you gonna say tonight?
Probably my friends Nick and Amanda. Just, I mean, unless something develops in the next hours or so, like, I'm hoping that somebody sees something or somebody knows something and comes forward.
What's the hardest part of all of this for you?
Not knowing, like, if they're safe or if they're in trouble. Like, there's just that variable, like, I'm not sure, I mean, I can't do anything right now from where I'm at. Like, I called friends that Shanann has that maybe I didn't know about, and it's just like, it's vanished. Like, she's not, like, when I got home yesterday, it was like a ghost town. Like, she wasn't here. Kids weren't here. I have no idea, like, where they went. And it's just earth shattering. I don't feel like this is even real right now. It's like a nightmare that I just can't wake up from.
Chris, when did you learn that they got there and they weren't here?
I guess, well, I texted her a few times, called her, I didn't get a response, which that was a little off. And then her friend Nicole showed up about a little afternoon. I see on the doorbell camera, and I was like, "Hey, what's going on?" She's like, "I can't get a hold of Shanann." And that's when I was just like, "All right, something's not right." I got here, got inside, and nobody was here.
So you can notice at those parts when he is speaking about Nicole Atkinson showing up and him being there and no one was at home, he's being truthful. All of those statements are true. He showed up, no one was home, Nicole was there. So you're able to see that. And I'm sorry it's not zoomed in as much. I've got a lot of different shots to edit together, but this is just a piece I've been working on for months. And I'm like, I gotta get some of this out here. So we will continue.
Nothing.
And so I read that Shanann hadn't taken books to school, which is unusual.
Yeah, because like Bella was going to start kindergarten next Monday, and they were just getting ready to start back again.
And so what kind of, so your friend Nicole kind of took you up with something.
Yeah, because like she was here at the front door, and
now we know when I point to the screen in that moment, Chris said Bella was supposed to start kindergarten next Monday. That was not true. We know she was supposed to start that day because he called the school himself and unenrolled them. So let's kind of go back and listen to that part.
Next Monday, and they were just getting ready to start back again.
Inaccuracy.
And so what kind of, so your friend Nicole kind of took you up with something.
Yeah, because like she was here at the front door, and that's when I kind of knew, okay, like if she's not answering anybody else either, this isn't like her, because I mean she works at direct sales business, and that's what she does. And for her not to respond to any of her people, if she doesn't respond to me, that's fine. I mean, like, she's busy, she's got stuff going on, but not to respond to her people, though, that was not like her.
Chris, you've got a beautiful family, and it looks like you all love each other very much. What went through your mind the minute kind of you're like something's wrong?
Like I was trying to get home as fast as I can. I was blowing through stoplights. I was blowing through everything, just trying to get home as fast as I can, because none of this made sense. Like, if she wasn't here, like, where?
So there's another statement. I was trying to get home as fast as I could. We know that's not true. He took his time. He later told investigators that's when he took the time to get rid of the evidence, like the clothing, the blanket, those types of things.
And it looks like you all love each other very much. What went through your mind the minute kind of you're like something's wrong?
Like I was trying to get home as fast as I can. I was blowing through stoplights. I was blowing through everything, just trying to get home as fast as I can, because none of this made sense. Like, if she wasn't here, like, where did she go? Like, once I got here, it was like, all right, who can I call? Who do I know that she could be with right now? If she went to her friend's house, where could she be staying? And we went through everybody. I mean, just everything in my contact list and her friend's contact list, and nothing has come up. Everybody has said, like, they haven't heard from her either. I'm just hoping right now that she's somewhere safe, and maybe she's there. But right now it's just like, if she's vanished, like, I want her back.
So you can see I zoom in on the camera when he's speaking, because it's detecting deception. And Carrie, yeah, I'm sorry, this is kind of one of those things I shot, and we were in the moment, and I was so shocked by this equipment and how accurate it was. What I could do is re-edit this video and kind of on the side place the results bigger, but I did want a bigger picture of what we were looking at. And so I did a wide shot with the GoPro. I used my cell phone. And then, as you can see here, I used a handheld camera so that we would get several different angles of what was going on. But let's get back to that.
Be staying, and we went through everybody. I mean, just everything in my contact list and her friend's contact list, and nothing has come up. Everybody has said, like, they haven't heard from her either. I'm just hoping right now that she's somewhere safe, and maybe she's there, but.
So we know he knows that she's not safe. And as you see that the bar's lighting up there, yes, exactly, Carrie. So we know he's saying, I'm just hoping she's safe. Is it because in his feelings he doesn't want her to be safe, or is it because he knows she's not safe? I cannot tell you exactly, but I can tell you something's off with that statement. We'll watch it one more time.
Who do I know that she could be with right now? If she went to her friend's house, where could she be staying? And we went through everybody. I mean, just everything in my contact list and her friend's contact list, and nothing has come up. Everybody has said like they haven't heard from her either. I'm just hoping right now that she's somewhere safe, and maybe she's there. But right now it's just like, if she's vanished, like I want her back so bad. I want those kids back so bad.
I wanted to ask you a little bit about the hard part. Your first thought is, where are they? I want them back. Your second thought is, your friend was telling us, and you kind of hurt me a little on the phone. You're also, your second thought is that you're afraid people think you may have done something.
Yeah, I mean, not everybody's gonna have their own opinion on anything like this. I just want people to know that I want my family back. Like, I want them safe, and I want them here. Like, this house is not the same. I mean, last night was traumatic. Last night was, I can't really stay in this house again, like, with nobody here. And last night I wanted that knock on the door. I wanted to see this kid just run in, just barrel rush me and just give me a hug and knock me on the ground. But that didn't happen.
Where are you gonna stay tonight?
Probably my friends Nick and Amanda. And then if something develops in the next hours or so, like, I'm hoping that somebody sees something or somebody knows something and comes forward.
What's the hardest part of all of this for you?
Not knowing, like, if they're safe or if they're in trouble. Like, there's just that variable. Like, I'm not sure. I mean, I can't do anything right now from where I'm at. Like, I'm not sure if they're safe somewhere, just huddle up somewhere, or if they're in trouble. And knowing that if they could be in trouble, it's earth-shattering right now, and it doesn't feel like it's real.
The weird part of all of this, it sounds like everything's kind of locked up. There's no signs of them leaving the house.
No, like, we have camera there. Neighbor has a camera. Everything's checked out.
Do you have a camera in there?
A doorbell, only right there. The neighbor has one over there.
Were all the doors around the house locked?
Front door was locked. The garage door was unlocked, but that's normal for, like, when she comes in the house, she leaves it unlocked just so she can come in and out, just in case, to get in the garage door. But the back sliding door was locked as well.
So how was she left the house if she did leave the house?
I don't want to put anything out there, like, just suspecting, like, if something, like, somebody pulled in the back, and because we have a driveway back there from the new townhomes, but it's so hard to tell. Like, there's no cameras in the backyard or anything like that.
So that is something I wanted to cover, and a lot of you have speculated that, was Nicole Kessinger involved, and did she go to the back of the house, and did they bring Shanann out of the back? I do find it ironic that Chris even brought it up in this interview, and later on I tell TJ this, but let's just replay that again. Let's listen to this. It's very odd to even bring that up, in a sense.
The back, and because we have a driveway back there from the new, like, when she comes in the house, she leaves it unlocked just so she can come in and out, just in case, to get in the garage door. But the back sliding door was locked as well.
So how was she left the house if she did leave the house?
I don't want to put anything out there, like just suspecting like if something like somebody pulled in the back, and because we have a driveway back there from the new townhomes, but it's so hard to tell. Like there's no cameras in the backyard or anything like that, so it's really hard to even suspect anything right now as far as how she could have left, or if someone came picked her up, or if somebody took her.
Meanwhile, today's reality, you got cops there, cops here, cops in your house, K-9 units.
I've never seen something like this in my lifetime unless it was on TV or a movie, and this doesn't seem real at all. It just seems like I'm living in a nightmare, and I can't get out of it. I just want them home so bad.
Did you see your kids and your wife whenever, or you had the kids after that?
Yeah, I had the kids over the weekend.
Did you see your wife when she got home?
She got home really late, about 2 a.m. from the airport when she got back from Arizona.
Did you wake up and say,
No, I saw her when she got in, but it was really quick just because it was 2 a.m. in the morning. But I saw the kids in the monitor before I left, and that was it.
What kind of efforts are happening right now?
Okay, so we see he is calm and collective. I would gather he, yes, did have a conversation with Nicole, or excuse me, I'm sorry, with Shanann when she got home at 2 a.m. He is not telling the truth. He's being deceptive or being inaccurate when he says, I saw the kids in the monitor. So let's go back, watch it again. And yes, I know what you all are already thinking. Can we run Nicole Kessinger's audio through this? I talk about that at the end of this clip. I am not comfortable doing that without speaking with an attorney to protect myself and to protect TJ. If we did run the audio, we would do it privately and probably wouldn't do a video on it.
Yeah, I had the kids over the weekend.
Did you see your wife when she got home?
She got home really late, about 2 a.m. from the airport when she got back from Arizona.
Did you wake up and say,
No, I saw her when she got in, but it was really quick just because it was 2 a.m. in the morning. But I saw the kids in the monitor before I left, and that was it.
What kind of efforts are happening right now, Chris, to find them?
But right now, I'm in Frederick Police Department. They've been on point. With the officers, detectives, sergeants, K-9 units here, they're getting sense. So hopefully they can pick up something and kind of go in a direction that will actually lead us to where maybe they're at right now.
And
Shanann went to. Where'd you get that shirt?
Oh, this is I think she got it off Amazon, but this is my favorite college sports team.
Wasn't she just there?
She was just in North Carolina. Yep. So she actually probably got it from there. Usually she gets stuff from Amazon, but this one, I like these shirts a lot.
You guys, you love your kids. Describe your little girls to us, and
So it's Celeste. She's just a ball of energy. She's called her Rampage because she's just always. She's got 2 speeds: go where she's sleeping, and she's always the troublemaker. She's always the one like jumping off things, just yelling at you and all kinds of things. And Bella, she's the more calm, cautious, mothering type, and she's more like me. She's more calm. Celeste has definitely got her mom's personality where she's always just gung ho, ready to go.
Because of a baby on the way.
Mm-hmm.
How do you not have their child?
Mm-hmm.
Is that kind of what you're in mind right now too?
That's why I want everybody back. That's why I need everybody back here and everybody safe.
I think I'm good.
Wow. Okay, so you
Look
guys,
here,
That I know of, and every friend that I have.
you guys may not be able to see very clearly, but I'm going to zoom in a little bit so you can.
Yeah, there was lots of problems.
Yeah. So he's going to kind of reset this so we can take a look at where the problems were. But you guys could already kind of see this thing was lighting up like crazy. And, TJ, there was something interesting. He kept mentioning, I don't know if someone took her from the backyard and I noticed it went off. He mentions the backyard and I never noticed that before. And everyone has a lot of theories that she was taken out of the backyard, not through the garage like he confessed to originally. So that is kind of interesting. But as you guys can see how cool this technology is, I mean,
Well, I can see it. Yep.
And because he's confessed now, we know where he's telling the truth and where he's lying as well. So I already know what y'all are thinking. And it's something TJ and I already discussed. You want me and TJ to run Nicole Kessinger's audio through the program. It's something we're discussing. It's something I would speak to a lawyer about before doing to protect myself and to protect TJ. Nicole is not under investigation, so I do not feel comfortable making the video public. That doesn't mean the video won't be done. But if it is, I will let you guys know. Please let me know your thoughts on the video and the layered voice analysis technology. It's very cool. TJ is trying to get this in all police departments across the country. This is more accurate than a lie detector test. And we could be using it like that. Share your comments in the comments section. Okay, so that was my video, you guys, that I kind of spliced together. Still working on it because there's so much footage that I shot. But I feel like a lot of people are talking about the case again. I kind of took a break because I was working on some things outside of YouTube in the film industry here. And I've had a lull, a break where, you know, they're taking breaks from shooting seasons and things like that. So I've been able to get back on YouTube again. And I was like, gosh, I need to go through and edit that video. So I definitely do want to meet with TJ again. He has done other analysis of videos. You can go to his website. We did an interview here, and that's my old, we'll have to update that. That's my old branding. But you've probably seen TJ on Court TV. He's been on People Magazine. He's been in local news outlets and national news outlets. So instead of going down and breaking down every type of analysis that this technology can spit out, I want you to go to TJ's website to find out that information. I obviously am so grateful that he sat down with me and did this. I mean, he is a private investigator. You pay private investigators by the hour. And we, you know, we've got each other's back and we work on different things together. And we're always kind of in communication about some of these true crime cases. So please, if you don't, you guys go follow him on Instagram. He does have a Facebook page. I'm sure a lot of you are going to be reaching out saying, please do the Nicole Kessinger audio. I get it. It's just something that we need to make sure that we don't get sued over. Carrie is saying, I'm telling you, she went out the back. That statement he made about even bringing up the back was very awkward, very weird. But let me know what you guys think about this layered voice analysis. I think it's very cool. He's ran Casey Anthony through it. I believe he's done Jodi Arias, and
I'm just a little uncomfortable doing a video on Nicole Kessinger because she has not been charged with anything. She has not been named a suspect. Would it be interesting? Absolutely. Absolutely, it would. I will keep you guys posted. Please like this video. Subscribe to my channel if you're new. For you on the replay crew, please do the same thing and head over to TJ's website and follow him on Instagram and engage. If you guys have any questions about this technology, you can reach out to TJ. His email address is on his website. I hope you all have a great day and stay tuned for the next video.